Hi again, and welcome back to Responding to Art. Last time we talked about the rules of composition. Fun fact, two of those rules, the rule of thirds and the golden rule, are also armatures. So what exactly are armatures? They are invisible structures that lie beneath a composition, frameworks that artists have relied on for centuries to bring balance and flow to their work. All right, let's jump into armatures. Armatures help organize the elements in a painting to guide the viewer's eye toward the focal point. Think of them as a hidden blueprint of a strong composition, a simple, reliable way to design an artwork with confidence and clarity. There are 7 main types in addition to the rule of thirds and the golden rule, and they are the triangle, L shape, S shape, O shape, Cruciform, strata, and diagonal. Let's go through them one by one, starting with number 1, the triangle armature. This one relies on the idea that triangular compositions are thought to be more aesthetically pleasing. Paul Cézanne successfully used triangle armatures in many of his compositions, like this still life scene, basket of apples. Can you spot the 2 triangular armatures? One is right here, and the other is right here. Cézanne also used them in several of his other paintings, such as The Bathers. Isn't that interesting? Once you see it, you can't unsee it. So number 2 is the L-shaped armature. This type of composition works well because it's not perfectly symmetrical, but it still feels balanced. You'll often find the L-shaped armature used in scenes with trees or dark objects framing one side, such as in the painting on the left, which is a reversed L shape with the base running along the bottom. The painting on the right is an upside down L. The L-shaped armature lends itself to easy visual entrances into and great movement around a painting. Number 3 is the S curve. This one's a classic. The artist creates a flowing, winding line, usually starting near the bottom of the composition, which draws the viewer's eye into the scene, naturally creating a sense of depth and movement. Number 4 is the O-shaped armature. This one's exactly what it sounds like. The composition forms the general shape of an O. It creates a lovely sense of enclosure and harmony, as you can see in these 2 examples. Number 5, the cruciform armature. Cruciform simply means cross-shaped. It's a very versatile structure and works beautifully in landscapes, still lifes, figurative pieces, and even abstract art. You'll notice it relates to the rule of thirds if the armature is placed off-center. Both help anchor the composition while keeping it balanced. Number 6 is the horizontal strata armature. This type of strata, or layered armature, lends itself well to both stylized or uniform compositions. It's a great way to create depth and movement through horizontal bands, perfect for landscapes and abstracted designs alike. And then there's the vertical strata armature. This one's also pretty straightforward. The composition is built around vertical layers or divisions. You can see it clearly in these examples. It provides a sense of height and structure, almost like rhythm in a visual form. Number 7 is the diagonal armature. Great for creating energy and movement and drawing the eye directly to the focal point. Diagonal armature lines can appear as intersecting, radial, or part of a triangular design. You'll see examples of diagonal armatures throughout history, but especially in Baroque paintings. Dramatic light, deep shadows, and strong diagonals that lead the viewer right to the area of interest. And so that wraps up our look at armatures. Those hidden structures that give composition strength, balance, and flow. Once you start noticing them, you'll see them everywhere in classic paintings, modern works, and even photography. In the following episode, we'll move into the next compositional tool, perspective. If you found this helpful, please give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.